there, welcome to my channel. If you're returning, welcome back. Today I'm going to be working with the Saved by the Bell Wet n Wild collection. I did get this a couple months ago. I just haven't used it, honestly. But today I'm going to use it. I obviously bought it for nostalgia reasons because I grew up with Saved by the Bell. But it came in this big box here, which is supposed to look like a locker, obviously. It has, you know, the pictures of the cast on there. But yeah, it's a cool little PR box. You could buy the box on Ulta, because I did. It was $69.99. You can buy the items in it separately if you want to do that. I will say that when mine arrived, 2 of the blushes were broken, so I did have to get replacements for those, so just keep that in mind. But let's get into what we have here. So the first thing we have is this little brush set, and the packaging is really cool. It's going to be reflective because a lot of the stuff is plastic, so it's going to pick up, you know, the light from the ring lights. But you have Zach here on the side because this is Zach's cell phone, basically. So what we have in here, I'm just gonna set this back here. Okay, so we get 3 brushes in this set. And I'll try to remember to put the retail prices down below of how much they are separately. So first things first, here we have this face brush. Super soft. And then second here, we have crease brush. I will say, I know it's very like late 80s, early 90s white bristles. I don't care for white bristles because they get dirty quick and they usually stain. And then the last brush in this set is just a little flat eye brush. Alright, so definitely be using those today. Alright, next in here we have one of 3 glow face duos, and this one is called It's Alright with Slater here, and then Jessie. This is the darkest of the 3 blush duos. You have where it says "You Macho Pig" and then "Oink Oink Baby" embossed in the blushes. Then we have Nerd Alert with Lisa and Screech. And embossed in this, you have Pick You Up 7ish and Sorry Screech. And then this last one here, you have hashtag relationship goals with Zach and Kelly. And then you have You're Crazy, which is, come on, focus. You have You're Crazy, and then Only About You embossed in it, which this shade here looks more like a highlighter. Okay. And as you can see, like, I haven't really used these much, and they're already cracking. Yeah. See how it's cracking up in the corner there? So these are, and down here, these are very soft. Then we have a mascara, and it's called the Bayside Cheerleading Mascara. And it has the 3 girls on it. There's Kelly, Lisa, and Jessie. And we have these 3 lip duos where you get a plumping lip gloss and a lip liner. And the first one here is, okay, they're all called Bayside Beauties, but this is Lisa's set. This is Kelly's set. And this is Jessie's set. You have the palette here with the cast on it, and it's made to look like a locker. And it's called Squad Goals. And it doesn't open like a normal palette. It opens like this. Yeah, like a locker would, obviously. Okay. So there's the colors in here. I will say the color story is frankly kind of boring. It's neutrals with a pop blue and a pinky purple color in there, but it's mainly neutrals, which is probably what we're going to do today because I'm not really doing a whole lot. Alright. And then 2 more things. You did, there was another brush, the Kabuki brush. It has Screech on it. And then lastly in here, you got a little bag, which I know there was some confusion. Hold on, let me finish that. There was some confusion on whether you got the bag or not with the kit, which it does come in the entire kit. So don't buy it separately if you buy the whole kit, unless you want to, you know, buy an extra one. But this is what the little bag looks like for everything to go in. And it's so cute because it's a little duffel gym bag. It says Saved by the Bell and WetnWild all over it. It's not the best material, but it's still cute. Alrighty. So, first thing I need to do, oh, I'm sorry, one more thing. There is a setting spray in here with Slater on the front, and it's called Wanna Wrestle. So you pretty much have everything you need to do a full face, other than, you know, like your foundations and things like that. So I'm gonna pop off, I'm gonna do my base, and then I'll be back on to use the collection with you guys. Hi, I'm back, and I did my foundation, my contour, my brows. And what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna take the Kabuki brush, and I'm gonna, actually no, sorry, I lied. I'm gonna do the blush first. I think I'm gonna go in with this one. We're going to use the WetnWild face brush. I think I'm just going to mix the two. Oof, that is very powdery. It's cute. Very subtle and very glowy. I don't know if you guys can see the glow that's happening there. which I mean they're called glow duos. So that is the Nerd Alert duo, and that's a combination of the two. You know what? Just for fun, I think I'm going to go into this pink from the It's Alright. I just put it on the tip of my nose. Oh, that's very pink. So if you do like a pinky purple look with the palette, just put a little bit on my chin here. You know what? I'm gonna dip into this one and go over these and see what it looks like. I'm just playing around today because I don't really have anywhere I have to be, so it's not a big deal if my makeup's not cohesive. Oh yeah, that one's pigmented. Holy cow. I'm not sure if that's translating on the camera, but wow. So if you have a deeper skin tone, that's definitely a color for you. I don't know about the rest of them. The rest of them's kind of light. Okay. Now, I'm going to spray my face so I can go into the highlight of this one, the hashtag relationship goals. Let me grab a highlighting brush. Oops. I always spray my face before I put on highlighters because it gives it an extra pop. Got a bit of a fragrance to it. I'm not sure what that fragrance is. This does have alcohol in it though, which is very drying for your skin. So if you don't like to use don't like alcohol in your products, you're not gonna like this. All right, so let's dip into this highlighted color in the hashtag relationship goals. Oh my goodness. Just crumbling. It's pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and use my finger and put that in my inner corner as well. Cute. All right, now I'm gonna go in with this kabuki brush. Just a big fluffy brush, Saved by the Bell on one side, WetnWild on the other. And I'm gonna use it with my NYX High Glass finishing powder in light. Very soft and fluffy. Feels nice on the skin. Alright, now we're going to dive into the palette. And we're probably just going to do a neutral look today. And that blush. Should I tone it down a little bit. It is definitely glowy. If you don't like glowy, you're not going to like them. So I'm going to prime with my Urban Decay Potion Primer. Just going to pat that out with my finger. Alrighty. Can't get used to the palette where it opens a different direction. It's a little difficult to open, honestly. Alright, so I'm gonna go in with the crease brush, and I think I'm gonna go into I'm gonna go into this first one with the Go Tigers in it. I never know how to read which direction these colors are. If you guys know, comment down below, tell me how you're supposed to reach, which direction you're supposed to read them. Okay, but I'm gonna go into this one, this one right here. And there's no mirror in this collection, which makes me sad. I'm just gonna pull my mirror up here because I think a mirror would have been cool. Oh wow, that's pigmented. It's not really translating on camera how pigmented it is because the beauty light's kind of washing it out, but let's see if maybe I can show you with that light. Maybe. Just gonna go ahead and put that on the other eye as well. So one thing I'm noticing is it doesn't come off on the eye like it looks in the pan. It's not a bad thing, it's just, I mean, I would rather it look like it does in the pan because I thought this was like a super, super light kind of peachy color, but it's coming off more pink, like a, not a bright pink, but kind of a mid-tone pink on my eye, at least in person anyways. The brush is okay. It's a little tuggy. Alright, now I'm going to go into this kind of khaki, oops, this color right here, it's khaki brown. Just put that in the crease. They blend nicely, so that's good. The formula of this one reminds me of the same formula that is in the 9 pans that I did videos on. It was like In Love with Cocoa, My Cherry Amour, the Be Mine Honey collections, all those. It's the same, to me, the same formula as those. So which I like that formula. I'd have to say the one that I worked with out of those was my favorite was the In Love with Cocoa, because you can get like a nice deep sultry fall brown look out of that one, and you can get a normal everyday look out of it too. So it's the more versatile one. The Be Mine Honey would probably be good in the spring and summertime. Could probably use the cherry one if you have it, maybe during, you know, Christmas time. If there's some berry, I can't remember if there's like some berry tones in it or not. I don't think so. I'd have to look look at it again. Alright. So now, I think I'm going to go into this darker brown here and just do the outer edges. I think I'm going to try to do a halo eye today. So I'm going to go in the inner and outer corner with it. So I probably shouldn't put everything in the crease. Actually, I shouldn't have put stuff in the crease if I was going to do that. So, you know what, change of plans. I'm just going to deepen up this outer corner with that brown. It's a very pretty color. There is a lot of kick up in the pan with these, so if you're someone who hates that, it's just, this collection's not for you. It doesn't bother me. Alright, I think I'm going to go back in with that original, actually no, I'm going to go in with that medium shade brown again and go back in the crease just to help blend, and then go back in with that kind of peachy pink to blend the rest of it out. These blend really well in each other, so if you're a beginner, this would be an easy palette to use. I don't buy a whole lot of Wet n Wild. I used to when I was younger, because, you know, it was cheap. And I was a teenager, so, you know, I had to buy what I could afford. But now, you know, I buy lots of different brands, but I buy quite a bit of Jeffree Star Cosmetics and ColourPop. Those are like my two brands that I mostly buy from. Let me know some of your favorite brands, because I want to try some more brands. I have tried, let's see, I've tried Glam Light, because I bought the Michaela collection. I'm not sure, like, I like that collection. It's a little harder for me to work with, though, because I'm more of a light, start with light to dark blend person, and apparently there's a lot of back and forth on how you're supposed to actually apply those shadows. Like, you're supposed to start with the darker or something and then blend, like you pack it on, or I don't know, I don't remember. I haven't used that one very much. But yeah, I want to try other brands, because I don't always want to buy or use the exact same ones. Especially, you know, there's a lot of indie brands that are out now that are supposed to be really good that I'd like to try. So, like I said, comment down below some of your favorite, you know, normal brands that, like, we all know about, and comment down below some of your favorite indie brands that a lot of us may not know about. I'm just going back and forth between all those colors and blending till I get it the way I like. This is turning out to be a very fall look. Doesn't exactly match what I have on, so I'll probably have to change my outfit when I get done. Which I just threw this on to be comfortable today anyways. Because like I said, I'm not planning on going anywhere. Just a relaxing week. Just thought I'd hop on here and use this collection since it was what was voted next in my Instagram poll. And you just play around with some makeup. Sometimes that's just all you want to do is just play in makeup. So what is your guys' plans for Thanksgiving? Are you going to visit family or staying home? We're staying home. We haven't traveled in a while. You know, for lots of reasons, but everybody knows the obvious reason. Yeah, we're staying home. My husband is going to be making the turkey because he's really good at that. And I'm going to be making a cheese ball that I usually make every year. And then my sister's going to be making, you know, a lot of the sides and stuff and helping out. Because my sister lives with us. Which I don't talk about myself very much on here so far on my channel. I mean, would you guys like it if I did? Or maybe did a poll or something on my Instagram where you can ask questions about me? I know, you know, a lot of people like to know things about who they're watching. Obviously, I'm only going to answer appropriate questions, but and ones that I feel comfortable answering. But yeah, if you guys are interested in me doing that, just let me know down below in the comments. Okay, I'm going to finish blending up, working on these eyes with blending and stuff, and then I will be back to put on a shimmer. I'm gonna go in with my NYX Glitter Glue. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you know I use this before every shimmer to give an extra pop. Just gonna apply it on this Real Techniques it's like 313 brush. I'm just gonna pop that on the eyelid. I got a little bit too much on my brush. Oh yeah, that was a little bit too much. Maybe I can spread it over here. Don't do what I did and put way too much on your brush, because now I'm having to try to shear it out. I'll have to try to match it up on the other side. And just putting that pretty much the majority of my lid. I'll get a little bit more on my brush for the other eye. I do have hooded eyes, so I try to bring it above my crease. Alright. I'm just going to go in with my finger, and I am going to go into this shade right here. Right there. And I'm going to pop that on the middle to outer part of my lid. It's a pretty shimmer. It's kind of like a greenish gold. Yeah, like you turn your head and sometimes it's gold and then the reflex sometimes it's green. That's pretty. Okay. And then I'm going to go in with I go into this one here with my pinky. And I'm just going to put that on the inner part of my lid. That's more of a light champagne-y gold. And just blend those back and forth with each other. I'm going to try to go in with that first brush I use, which is a definer brush. And go back in those two colors and just try to make it a little bit neater up in the crease area. A lot of people don't like to bring their shimmers up that high, but I do. Because I love shimmer. I think it makes it look pretty. It just gives an extra, just gives extra to the look. These are really pretty shimmers. Love that. Alright, I'm going to go back in with that original brush. I'm going to dip back in that dark chocolatey brown because we lost some of that on the outer corner here. Just pop that back in, blend it into that shimmer. Now I'm going to go back into that khaki brown, and I'm just going to run that through, blend my shimmers in, and then I'm going to go back into that pinky peach, just blend that. Okay, going to repeat that on this side. Doing all the same steps. So has everyone got their Christmas shopping done? I normally already have mine done way before November, but I'm behind. I was behind this year. I'm pretty much done now because I'm the type of person, I do not like to go out in crowds of people. Like, I know there's, you know, usually lots of deals on Black Friday and stuff, but I avoid that. I'm actually happy places started doing stuff online for that. I'm not antisocial or anything, it's just I don't like being in big crowds, especially during things like that, because people can get pretty nasty and fight over material things, which is ridiculous. You can't take it with you when you leave this world. But yeah, do you buy for like your friends, or do you just buy for just your family? And do you buy for like your extended family? I buy for like my family members that I talk to all the time and stuff. I have a huge extended family, so if I bought on one side, well, it's kind of big on both sides, but if I bought for everybody, I would have no money. We're a pretty big family. But I buy for like my mom, my dad, my sister, my husband, and then last year and this year I actually got to add to buying for my little niece. So that was cool. It's nice being an auntie. She lives pretty good ways away from me. So I try to video chat her. She's just now, she'll be 2 in the next couple months. So she's getting her little personality going, which is fun to watch. Her mom and I grew up together, so we're really close, even though we don't see each other. Just one of those things where even if you don't talk every day, you don't see each other every day, you can pretty much just pick up where you left off when you do see each other. I have a couple friends like that too from high school, because I am originally from, I was born in West Virginia, and I was pretty much raised majority of my life in North Carolina. I've lived other states in my adulthood. But yeah, that's just a little bit about me. I'm really liking how this is turning out. It's very, very fall, which was not intentional, but hey, it works. It's November. Very sultry. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the third brush, this little flat brush. I'm gonna try to use it like a smudge brush. We'll see how that works. And I'm gonna go into that light khaki brown that we put in the crease. And just put that along the lash line here. Okay, yeah, this is more of a packer brush, so I might have to switch to an actual smudge brush here in a minute. Just not liking how this is working for that, just too stiff. Yeah, alright, so let's see here. I'm gonna go in with this Real Technique smudge brush. Clean that off. Alright, just go in with that khaki brown under the lash line. And take some of that pinky peach color and just go under that and blend. Take that dark brown that we put on the outer and just kind of go on the outer part of the lower lash line and connect it to the outer on the upper lash line. I was gonna do like a pop of blue or something under here, but I changed my mind. I like how this is turning out, so I don't want to mess with it. The embossings in this is cute because you got the Go Tigers embossing, Z plus K for Zach and Kelly, and then you have the Max, which is where they hung out, a little restaurant thing where they hung out in Saved by the Bell. Alrighty, so I think I'm going to, yeah, okay, so I'm going to go in with this color right here, and I'm going to pop that in my inner corner as well, and my brow bone, just to brighten that up some more. This will probably make a really pretty highlight too. It's like a subtle one. So what are you guys hoping to get for Christmas? What's your favorite themes? Alright, so there's the eyes. Just gonna blend this a little bit more. Let's see, what do we have left to use? I'm gonna curl my lashes after I finish blending this out, and then I'm going to try the mascara, so I forgot about it. You hear noise. I film, the room that I film in is close to the front of my house. Well, is the front of my house basically. So if people are doing yard work or cars are going by, you're gonna hear it. And right now it kind of sounds like someone's trying to do yard work, maybe pressure wash or something. So I apologize if that's picking up in the sound. Alright, let's curl my lashes. And I used to not curl my lashes because I never learned how to use one. And then I got one of these, this one exactly, in one of my Beauty Creations mystery boxes. And I really like it. As you guys have seen if you watched my, it actually was my very first video I posted on here. The Beauty Creations mystery box unboxings back in May, I believe it was. Hard to believe it is already November. And that the year is pretty close to being over. Seems like the older I get, the faster the years go. So now let's try out this mascara. So it says it's supposed to be volumizing. This volumizing mascara is formulated to make your eyes look wide awake with pep instantly, and lifts, separates, and volumizes lashes for a doe-eyed look you'll be cheering for. So we shall see if it is volumizing. My natural lashes, like, I don't have very good natural lashes. You can barely see them. They're tiny. And I just started learning last year how to put false lashes on, and I'm addicted to using the false lashes now, to be honest with you, because it makes a look so much better for me. Alright, so here's the packaging. Again, Saved by the Bell, WetnWild. Got all the little designs. Alright, so these are usually not my favorite ones. I usually prefer a big fluffy one. This is more of like the plasticky rubber type. This is curved, so we'll see. Usually these are good at separating your lashes, but they're just not my favorite. I would prefer a big fluffy brush. And this is a dry formula, it feels like. I'd say probably like the Better Than Sex mascara, or like the Jeffree Star mascara, that type. I will say, I know it's supposed to be volumizing, but it's not really putting volume to my lashes, but it is lengthening them. So I'll give it that. Two of my favorite mascaras right now originally was the Essence ones. These were my favorite, and they're really affordable. And then recently, this has become my ultimate favorite, is the ColourPop Act Natural mascara. And it has a big fluffy wand. And they're both affordable. Because, I mean, it's mascara. I don't want to be dropping a ton of money on mascara. Especially since my lashes are just not that great to begin with. And you know what? Before I do the bottom lashes, I want to put a pencil in the waterline. I just got this Tarte Shape Tape Fake Awake, so I want to try it. It's just a nude Nude Eye Pencil. So I'm just gonna try this out. Make my eyes look more wide. I've heard good things about this. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bought it because it's not cheap. I did get it on sale when Ulta was having a sale on them, so I got it like half price. But normally this thing is 20 bucks, I believe, and that's just way too much for an eye pencil. Sorry, but it is. Especially when you can buy ones like ColourPop and LA Girl that are really good for a lot cheaper. Okay. It comes with like a little smudge brush on the end, so that's different. Alright, now I'm going to put mascara on the bottom lashes. Alright. Again, I don't see any volume whatsoever. I see lengthening, so. It's not a horrible mascara, but it's just not my favorite. I'll use it just because I don't believe in being wasteful either, and it's not horrible. Usually takes a lot for me to throw a product away because I don't believe in being wasteful. And, you know, I spend my money on it, so I'm going to use it. But usually if I throw a product away, I either really, really, really hate it, or it has caused sensitivity issues for me. Alright, so there's the mascara. It's alright. Now that we've finished up the eyes, I'm gonna try on the lip products, and I'm gonna swatch all three for you. Most likely I'll end up probably wearing the Jessie Spano one because it's neutral. But I like how this eye looks turned out. It's pretty pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna try the lip products now. I think I'm gonna start out with Lisa's bundle here, which is like a mauvey pink color, which is very Lisa Turtle. Alright, so you have a lip pencil. Here's the lip pencil. And then you have the Plumping Lip Gloss, which I'm going to tell you right now, I don't really care for plumping lip glosses. Because I usually can't stand the tingle on my lips, but I'm going to try it out. Alright, so this is like the wooden pencil type. So, and it glides on. It's not super creamy. But it's also not really horrible like the old style where you'd have to like really tug at your lip with it. WetnWild also did these duos with the previous collections I was talking about. Except in those they weren't plumping. Which I wish they had done in this one too. Obviously, because it's that type and it's kind of draggy, not super creamy, you're not going to be able to, I mean, you could try to fill in your whole lips with it, but it's going to hurt. Alright, so let's do the lip gloss here. It smells like bubble gum. They are definitely pigmented and super shiny. Sorry if you hear people talking. My husband just got home, so he's talking in the other room to my sister. Oh, wow. It is already tingling. That's strong. Ooh. But, oof, excuse me. Here is that lip combo. Doesn't really go with the eyes. But you can create a look in the palette to go with this. Wow, that is a seriously tingly one. I'm gonna get a makeup wipe and wipe this one off, and then we're gonna go in and try the Kelly one, which is a deeper pink. Alright, so like I said, I'm gonna go in with the Kelly one now, which is a deeper pink. This is more of like a bubblegum pink instead of a mauve pink. So I already know it's not gonna go with this eye look. Again, it's a pencil. Sometimes these are a little bit creamier than ones that are in the collection, so we'll see. Yeah, see, this one glides a little bit better than the Lisa one, but still, trying to fill in your entire lip with it. Got a little bit messy with my lining this time. Alright. I love the packaging on all this though. It's super colorful. I just wish the palette shadows would have been more colorful. You guys remember the bubble gum, the bubble tape? It looked like it was just a long strip of bubble gum that was called bubble tape. That was wound up. That's what this smells like. Yeah. This is a super bright pink. Again, tingly. But I can already see it plumping. So that's this combo. Pretty. It doesn't go with the eye makeup again, but it's pretty. Alright, I'm going to take this off and we're going to put on the last one. And I don't know if I'll be continuing to wear it. Just, we'll see if I can handle the plumping of it. Alright, so this is the last one in the collection. This is the Jessie one. It's more of a terracotta brown. This one is creamier as well. This one's actually just a tad darker than my regular lip color, like my lip color. My lips are tingling so much right now. But after 3 applications, they should be pretty plump. It's the Jessie lip combo. Pretty. Alright, now that we are finished, I'm going to spray my face with the setting spray, the One Wrestle setting spray. Alright, so I'm gonna pop off camera, change my clothes, go fix my hair, and I'll be back to show you the finished look. Okay, so I'm back, and this is the finished look. So a few thoughts. Let's start with the negative, I guess. So I don't like the lip products. I hate plumping stuff. I've never liked it. It makes my lips hurt, honestly. If you're someone who likes it, great. Then you'll probably love them. But I don't. I hate them. I wish they would have just made them regular glosses, to be honest with you. Alright, so then next, the setting spray. I wish they hadn't put alcohol in it because it's very drying to your skin. Other than that, I don't have a problem with it. Let's see. The blush duos, I like them. Like I said, they're super soft. And like literally, I set this one down. Try to show you without making a mess. Yeah, I set this one down and look. It's already crumbled. So that sucks. Now I'm gonna have to try to repress it. But they're pigmented and they are glowy. So if you like a glowy blush, you'll like that. I like glowy blushes. I just think it makes you look youthful. The mascara, it's not horrible, but it's not the best mascara I've ever used either. It does lengthen, but it claims to be volumizing. It does not volumize, in my opinion. It just doesn't. And then we have the palette. It's just a lot of neutrals. For a Saved by the Bell collection, it should have been colorful. I'm sorry. You had an opportunity to make it colorful and you just didn't. Throwing a pop of blue in there does not make it a colorful palette. So you dropped the ball on that one. The brushes. The Kabuki brush I like. You never really go wrong with the Kabuki brush if you're doing like all over. It just covers a lot of space, so that's good. These three brushes, they're typical Wet n Wild brushes in my opinion, but these are priced more, and they're okay. They're not horrible, but they're also not great. They're just okay. And then the last thing is the bag that it came in. Like I said, super cute packaging on everything, but everything, you know, it's cheap material. So for $70 for all of it, like, I wish it would have been better, to be completely honest with you. And I'm very mad that I have a blush, another blush that is broken again, and I literally just set it down. So that's ridiculous. I did change my lip because I couldn't stand the plump lip. I did change my lip because I couldn't stand the lip plumpers. This is Jeffree Star's Celebrity Skin, and the liner is from LA Girl, and it is their Intense Stay Auto Liner in Forever Bare. So yeah, sorry this isn't a more positive review get ready with me video, but I hope someone else tries to get the rights to this and does it better, to be honest with you. Like, the packaging is cute, but it's not something I'm going to reach for all the time because it's not not my favorite. If you would please like and subscribe down below, it really helps me out and I would appreciate it. Until next time, guys, bye.